So I have one more, which kind of relates to the self-image you've been talking about. So what is self-image, and how can this self-image affect our happiness as parents?
So self-image is image we have about ourselves in our mind, how we perceive ourselves. And self-image is very different. There is an image of how others see us, and there is a self-image of how we see ourselves. For example, this is very common, for example, with people who are obese and then they lose weight. In their mind, they're still obese, but other people see them, for example, as skinny. So sometimes it takes time for you to switch because you already created this self-image. And we have self-image in different areas. We're going to talk about parenting now, but you have a self-image of yourself, who you are and what you do. So this is your self-image. You can say my self-image is I am a good, daughter, or I'm a good parent. And then we can have a self-image of how much money we make, or if this goes easy for us or goes hard for us, and so on. So we have images about ourselves in all different areas. But when it comes to parenting, this is an excellent question, because self-image can be created, and sometimes it's created in the process of yourself. So you become a parent and it's a new experience for you. You're trying to catch up to learn. And because of some mistakes, parents are really hard on themselves when they think they made a mistake, and then they start having a lot of guilt. And then they start creating a self-image, or maybe they're under influence of other people telling them what to do and how to do it. They can create a self-image of themselves are not being a good parent. And they will be, you are in a way unhappy because you're trying to be a good parent and you feel like you're not. And there is another also gap that's very often you have a self-image of yourself. For example, you love being out. Maybe you love spending weekends with your friends, going out, or maybe you love to travel. And now you have a child and you have an idea, belief, that the parents should not, go out on weekends. They should spend weekends with their children. And you have this gap of saying, oh, but I'm this person that I still love to go out and I love to do fun stuff. But now, parents should be like this. So you basically put parents in a box, and this gap in between of your self-image and who you think how you should be, it's actually causing you a lot of stress and like discomfort. So you're feeling unhappy because you're trying to meet expectation of society, or in your head, oh, I have a belief I shouldn't travel, I shouldn't work, or I should be there. And you put that in a box, but this is not who I am, because I love to also be out. I love to have my career. I love to work. And this gap is something that can cause insecurities. It can cause, stress, guilt. So it's very important that we close that gap.
And like you said in the first question there, that it's really important for everybody to have their time to themselves and their me time. So it's not something parents should really feel guilty about. It's really going out and having their fun as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.